Hello everybody, and welcome back to another fanfiction reading. Today, Pinkie Pie is dead, with chapter 12, Bastard. Maybe Doc was right all along. Maybe there really is something wrong with me. For a brief moment, I'm pretty sure being insane is just fine, because the world itself doesn't really care what therapists consider to be normal. I chance a brief look at Rarity. It doesn't look like she's hurt. There's still time. I just hope she doesn't try anything stupid. The blade hovers centimeters over her throat. A twitch this way or that, and all of this will have been for nothing. Pinkie talked to this thing all the time. I hope it understands me too. Put it down, Gummy. It's over. The police are on the way. Gummy's eyes don't leave mine. They're vacant. Empty. I can read ponies, but it's like I'm staring at a wall. Those damn eyes just don't give anything away. His jaw flexes and Rarity gasps as the blade brushes against her neck. She doesn't dare say a word. She just watches. There's nothing left for you to prove, Gummy. You had your run, but it's over now, you reptile bastard. He doesn't react to the insult. I feel something roll down the side of my neck. I'm not sure if it's sweat or water. I'll give you credit, I say carefully, taking a slow step forward. I immediately take it back when he jerks his head and jabs Rarity with the tip of the knife, drawing blood. She doesn't scream. You had me fooled. You had everyone fooled. No one would ever suspect you, would they? You must have felt awful smart. The cake said no pony came in or out. No pony. You could have slithered in and out any time when no one was looking. You knew Pinkie almost better than anyone. She trusted you. Everyone always did think she was crazy for picking a baby alligator as a pet. Gummy doesn't act as though he heard a word I said, but Rarity's still alive. He's listening. That's all I need. Keep him off Rarity. Don't have a shot yet. Little Gummy, who'd suspect? The entire time I was looking for a pony with powers that couldn't possibly exist. That's when I figured out I might not be looking for a pony. Then it hit me. How else could a murderer follow around Pinkie without ever being noticed? How else could they sneak a murder weapon into somebody else's home? And how else could they enter and leave a room without ever needing to touch a lock? It's pretty easy when you're too small to get noticed. My grip tenses around my revolver. Where's the damn backup? Rain's going to slow him down. Need to keep him distracted. Can't let him kill again. I can't have that on my conscience too. So I pay for time, and I play one thing on my mind. Came down to why, obviously. Why would an innocent pet suddenly go violent? Then I remembered something Fluttershy said. Pet playdate? To the zoo? To see the giraffes, and lions, and alligators? Something in his eyes changes suddenly when Gummy isn't focused on Rarity anymore. His thin, beady eyes lock with mine. First time you'd seen a real alligator, wasn't it? Must have been something. Scary bastards, aren't they? Big, mean, full of teeth. An apex predator. And you? You're a shut-in salamander getting fed pancakes by a pink pony. Absolutely pathetic. He bristles at the word. Reptile or not, he thinks and feels like a pony. That's more dangerous than anything, but he gives me foundation. I take a slow step to the side, and his eyes follow me all the way. Oh yeah, pathetic. Must have hurt. I know the feeling. They call it an identity crisis or something like that. But what more is there to expect from something so laughably sad? A predator? You? You couldn't bite through a balloon, let alone an antelope. That must have pissed you off something crazy. Too bad you weren't even tough enough to blame that on yourself. Or hell, just accept it. You doled back and put it on someone else. Pinkie Pie. Where the hell is that damn backup? The rain outside picks up, and it's like the wind is trying to tear Ponyville from the ground and throw it somewhere where all of this might make sense. Yeah, Pinkie Pie. Must have been her fault, right? Dish out the blame on someone else and suddenly you've got something to hate. Makes it easier to ignore how pathetic you are. But you didn't even have the teeth to finish the job. You waited till she was alone, and you made sure she couldn't even move when you finally killed her. Absolutely pathetic. I get an idea. A crazy idea, but crazy enough to work. I lower my revolver and give Gummy a new target. Rarity's eyes widen. Pathetic. I'll say it again. You killed the pony who oppressed your true nature, and now you're going to kill the only pony who could possibly work against you as a witness? She'd piece it together eventually. Who was next? Twilight? Fluttershy? Maybe Rainbow Dash and Applejack? I force myself to laugh. It's more like a dry cough. When were you going to do something real impressive, aside from sneaking up on mares? When you planning on taking something your own size? Something that could fight back? Gummy is dead still. The blade slowly comes away from Rarity's throat. Heart's going too fast. I feel something and I'm not used to it. Confidence. That's gone in a millisecond when Gummy dives off the bed faster than I could have thought possible. I don't even get a chance to fire off the shot. My back leg goes off like a firework. I hit the ground hard and feel my front left go the same way. I try to lift my gun. There's a slash across my chest and my revolver goes skittering across the room. My skin's on fire. Feels like I'm being peeled apart. I raise my hoof over my face and get the edge of the knife digs into my foreleg and hits bone. Blade becomes a blur. Try to move. Get up. Get away. Get the knife. Get out of the bastard's grip. Slash to the shoulder. Neck. I try to turn and stand. He puts the knife back to work on my hind leg and I collapse to my haunches. Something's in my eyes. Stings. Burns. Tastes like metal. My body quits. I stop moving and my head rolls to the side. Blood's coming out of just about every last hole in my body. The thunder crackles and the wind howls. Gummy hops onto my chest and aims the knife at my heart. Bed's empty. Rarity's gotten away, and Gummy keeps the knife over my heart, waiting. Do it. Just do it, damn you. Get it over with. He doesn't. With that, he looks like the closest approximation of a smile. Gummy drops the knife, and it slips down off my stomach, slick with my blood. Rush in my ears is slowing down. Hard to think. Tongue's gone heavy. Why can't I move my head? Gummy slithers off of me. He's gotten exactly what he wanted. A corpse. And even more, the cops are going to find the body of a detective who's been murdered in the home of a prime suspect. And Rarity's going to tell them that a pet alligator stabbed me to death. There won't be any mercy this time. No patience, no understanding. It'll be fire and brimstone. Fierce and horrible. An example. 2 ponies dead, and an innocent burns for the whole fucking thing. Gummy's gone. I'm alone with the wind and the rain in the bedroom of Ponyville. Didn't think it would end like this. It's getting really hard to breathe. Darkness comes. I don't mind too much. Feel sleepy. I let my eyes close and exhale slowly. Nobody. Not even a cigarette to see me off. Can't say I didn't see that coming. I'm seeing colors. Feel sleepy. I hear something like a small drum carrying me off to sleep. I let it. I guess everything's gone sideways again after all. I'm sorry, Pinkie. No. Catch your breath. Keep your heart slow. Get up. Get up, you son of a bitch. Die on your own time. Rarity needs you. Pinkie Pie needs you. I move my front leg. It doesn't budge. I force it to. I'm gasping for breath already. Hard to breathe when you got more holes in you than a pincushion. Trench coat's heavy with blood and rain, so I lose it and somehow manage to get on all 4 legs underneath me. Even the 2 that aren't doing a damn thing. It hurts. It hurts like every last one of my muscles decided that I'm better off dead. I've probably got more blood outside of me than in me at this point, but I focus on one thing. One thing that's always kept me going. I needed you, Pinkie. And now, you need me. I stand. Legs just barely hold. I feel my head go light and my ears start ringing. For a second, I'm pretty sure that I'm going to pass out again. Don't let it get in the way. Keep focusing. I somehow manage to focus hard enough on my revolver that it glows and slides toward me. I keep it in front of me. I hold myself against the wall as I walk and leave a red smear behind. Breathe in. Breathe out. Heart's barely even pumping anymore. Keep it going. Can't die yet. There's a trail of blood on the tiles. My blood. Still wet. There might be time. I follow it down the stairs. My revolver quivers in my grip, and I almost end up letting it fall. The kitchen. Rain's louder now, but it comes through like a dull roar on a TV with lousy reception. I lean against the door frame and raise my revolver. The trail of blood ends at the sink. It's still running. That's right, Gummy. Clean yourself off and waddle away. No one will be any wiser. I take a step and nearly slip in my own blood. He hears it. A scaly head slides out of the sink, and those thin eyes watch quietly. I smile. It hurts. Hey there, Gummy. We're not done yet. I fire. The faucet explodes in a jet of water and Gummy leaps from the counter. Stupid. Take your time. Don't get cocky. Just make the shot. Hard to aim when you're shaking so much. He dives for the knife rack. I can't let him get a weapon. I take another shot and miss again, leaving a hole in Rarity's pretty little kitchen towels. He jumps and gets the knife in his teeth. When I fire again, he's not there anymore. Floor's slick, like fighting in the swamp. I'm not the predator here. He is, and he's too damn fast for me to get a shot off of him. I've got 3 bullets left, and I can't keep wasting them. The kitchen goes black and white in another hard shard of lightning. Gummy's nowhere to be seen. I keep my revolver close and scan every shadowy corner. Sudden pain in my front hoof. I fire blindly. It hits water and nothing else. Meanwhile, I've got another bleeding gash to add to the list. I don't know how much time I've got left. Every second it feels like I'm going to fall and face first into bloody water. And then I do. I somehow manage to keep a grip on my revolver. Vision's getting blurry. He's too fast, but I'm running on borrowed time. That's my only advantage. I bank on it. I see him come out of the corner of my eye. At first, I'm not sure. Could be just the shadows of the trees dancing in the screaming wind outside. Then I see the thunder flash off his eyes, and I know it's him. I don't shoot. I let him come. There's a flash of steel. Gummy buries the knife halfway to the handle in my chest. I almost don't even feel it. Almost. Gummy tries to pull away. Without even thinking, my forehoof reaches out and grabs the blade, pulling it back in. It hurts like hell, but I keep it inside of me, and I feel it when I take one last breath. My revolver comes down. The gunshot acts like the period at the end of the paragraph to everything that's led up to here. His body crumples to the floor. At home, with the murky water. I'm not far behind. I think I hear voices in the distance. Nothing hurts anymore. The water laps at my wounds, and the rain sounds like crashing waves. Don't even feel like pulling the knife out. Suddenly, I feel tired. I don't fight it. I let my eyes close, and I turn the world off. I guess this isn't a bad way to die.